On the set. Ready? Let's go now. Set. Set, go. Ready. Set. Ready. Let's go. Get up. On the double. Ready. Set. Ready. Here we go. Go. Hot. Here we go. Set. Set it. Hut. Ready. Go. Come on. Set.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll be watching the Browns' towering tight end. He was historic a week ago, surpassing Shannon Sharpe's 2002 mark of 214 yards by a tight end. It's the Browns and the Bengals, just ahead on EA Sports.
The dog pound will be barking as EA Sports is pleased to join you from the always raucous Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11 MP.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
The option left, it's Burrow.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski.
And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 11 carries, 58 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Chubb. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they're up to the challenge.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
3rd and goal. Burrow.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will make it 6-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Martin Emerson
with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Moore, the man in motion.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The Browns send out their punter now.
Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
Fielded at about the 28. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now stands at 13.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They toss it left side to Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Open man right side is Tony.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Chubb.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
That's good for a Cleveland 1st down and 11-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to look to throw.
36-yard line.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They go play action here on 1st down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The Browns had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll set up to throw. They'll buy some time right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
1-1, ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Bengals.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Again, it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
Here we go. First down, Cincinnati.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Now Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Browns nothing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And now the Browns coming out on the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Open man here is Benson.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From midfield now, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Burrow's throw complete there to Smith.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, and it's the Steelers who are out in front. A touchdown run for Najee Harris. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills, and they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes.
Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Cincinnati.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, what a short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
12, 12, 12.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
At the Browns' 13-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
3rd and goal, Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bengals are pouring it on. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Browns nothing.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
11,
It's a gain of 3. And the Bengal 1st down.
11, MT, Tate.
Again, it's Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
11 Thomas, 11 MT.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play.
Here we go.
And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
at the 30-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
Here we go. 12. 11,
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now 2nd and 3.
a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Chubb will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Chubb again.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb,
his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Hopkins with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 11. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's complete to the tight end, Akins. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
5-yard line.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Back to throw again. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go, here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
2 yards. And the Bengals first down.
11 Thomas, 11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
11.
23-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. In motion, left goes Boyd.
Now they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Running for it. Here's Chubb.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Back to throw here. He's got Akins, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6. it, my good man. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
11, 11, 11, 11 mighty, 11, 11, 11 MT tape, 11 MT tape.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.